my audience, I have my sister, my mom, my sister, my cousin, and my brother. Okay, I would like to propose a law on decriminalizing marijuana, and of course to do this we would need to set limits in order for it to not get out of control. So the users will need to be 21 years of age and cannot have more than 3 ounces or 3 plants. This would prevent the illegal distribution, and it would give our state the money instead of the drug dealers. And of course people are going to be bothered by people smoking in public, so people will not be allowed to smoke in public. And according to a Pew Research Center survey, it says that 63% of people would be bothered if people were smoking marijuana in front of them in a public place. One of the greatest benefits that our state can get from legalizing marijuana is the income. Washington and Colorado were the first 2 states to legalize marijuana, and they are already reaping the benefits drastically. The Huffington Post says Colorado collected $6.17 million in the first 2 months of 2014, which is a lot of money, and we all know that our state needs it. And taxpayers can also save an estimated $10 billion from incarcerations. Studies from Huffington Post show that one marijuana arrest occurs every 42 seconds in the U.S. And I think our cops can be doing something, could be dealing with more important crimes rather than petty crimes like marijuana. Also, marijuana is a lot safer than already legalized drugs like alcohol. Alcohol has many reported deaths in the U.S. and marijuana does not have 1 record death. Also, alcohol is more addictive. You don't hear about people going to rehab for marijuana, or you rarely hear of it. And people die from alcohol withdrawals, and marijuana withdrawals are not anything major. All it takes is a little bit of willpower for people to stop. And also, people who use alcohol, their health-related costs are 8 times more than those who use marijuana. So that kind of tells you how much more bad for you alcohol is than marijuana. And also, alcohol contributes to more violent crimes. You rarely or never hear of people doing violent things because they smoked marijuana. However, we're always hearing on the news about just random shootings or maybe even domestic violence, and that is due to drinking alcohol most of the time. Also, a lot of people don't think about it, but we could we could really lower the rates of drug cartel coming into our country. The Washington Post says that drug trafficking revenues would fall 20 to 30% if we were to legalize marijuana, and the Sinaloa cartel would lose up to 50% of its business, which is a lot of business. And our state is currently looking into decriminalizing marijuana, but according to Albuquerque Journal, 40% say it should be legal, 47% say it should not be, and 13% are not sure. And more younger people are for it than old. But then again, we have to put into consideration that more older people do vote than younger people. And so we have a lot of benefits from legalizing marijuana, from financially to keeping the drug cartel out. Can you guys think of any more benefits?
I didn't realize the amount that it would cut down on the drug cartel. I didn't realize that part.
Yes, it would actually cut it down a lot. Any other benefits you guys could think of, or any disadvantages you guys could think of?
I'm kind of worried about the slippery slope. I'm worried that decriminalizing marijuana might lead to decriminalizing other drugs such as cocaine and heroin. What do you think about that?
I don't think that's realistic, especially in our lifetime. If they're having a hard time to legalize marijuana, I don't think it would be realistic with cocaine or heroin. Thank you guys for listening to my speech and my proposal.